Some people think I'm crazy. Fair enough. My name is Paul Salopek. I'm a biologist by training, a foreign correspondent through long experience, and a National Geographic writer and explorer. I am walking continuously without breaks from Africa all the way to the tip of South America, a place called Tierra del Fuego. My project, called the Forever Walk, is a journey of about slowing down, taking the time to listen, to learn, and to interact with humanity in the most immersive way possible. People are my destination. Regardless of who I encounter, it's the daily lives of the individuals along my trail who offer windows into the big issues of our time. Their stories form a mosaic of meaning that can connect us all. Now, my journey has taken me and my local walking partners deep into China. Who will we encounter? Where are they from and where are they going? The answers always are revealed one footstep at a time.
What a view. Not too many people get this view.
As a storyteller, I noticed early on in my career that competing for the diminishing attention span of readers was becoming a losing game. There are simply too many instantaneous distractions. I thought, why not go in the opposite direction, which is to slow down to a human pace, about 5 kilometers an hour. That's the pace of walking, to explore the stories of our day. Since setting foot in the Middle Kingdom, I've been following the Hu Line. It's an imaginary boundary that divides East and West China, and it'll steer me some 6,000 kilometers across 10 provinces. Now, it's brought me to northern Shanxi along the ancient Qin Highway. Completed more than 2 millennia ago, this road unspools for about 700 kilometers across ridgetops, mesas, and river valleys, all the way to Inner Mongolia. So all along my route, not just in China, but all the way back to Africa, I am not inventing new pathways. Walking this road is just a continuation of grabbing the ancestors by the hand and asking them to take me forward. And so here in Xi'an and north to Yuling through northern Shanxi, the most famous road is the Qin roads. Some of the oldest highways ever built, and also the straightest. The walk is not mine alone. My walking partner, Liu Lifeng, a travel industry expert, also lends her childhood memories and life experiences to the project.
每天这样走啊，我就觉得好像跟我们计划的旅行又不一样，对吧？计划的旅行好像你有一个目标，你知道你今天要干什么，会看到什么，大概你也知道。可是这个行走每天这20多公里，就真的不知道你今天会看到什么东西。每天去沟通，互相的交流，又让你有各方面的一个见识的长进。我没说太清楚。等于是我们走到这儿，然后再顺着这条路走。
对对对对，桥底下，铁路桥底下，过去。
谢谢啊，
再见。谢谢啊。
Do you remember anything about the winter time when you were young in Mexico? Was it very warm?
Yeah, it's subtropical, so it never got cold. It's kind of like Dali. I've been crossing frontiers since I was 6 years old. That's when my family moved from the United States to Mexico. That was my first border. Shanxi marks the 10th anniversary of the walk, but for me, such numbers aren't that important. I don't measure it in years, because after all, I've been doing this for so long, thousands of days and nights, that if you do something that long, sooner or later it just becomes your life. I can tell you that I've measured off this project in landscapes and people. Those dates and those events loom higher than just a date on a calendar. Over 13,000 miles, scores of walking partners, countless stories. The walk has taught me to accept serendipity, to welcome the offerings of chance. In a village on China's famously harsh yellow earth plateau, Xi Fangjing is carrying on ancestral work passed down through the women in her family. Paper cutting is believed to have originated in the 2nd century, but long before the invention of paper, the Chinese already used similar skills to cut designs in other materials like leaves, leather, silk, and gold foil. Where does she get her patterns? Does she make them herself? Wherever she gets her inspiration, each cutout is like a small poem.
这是2个蝴蝶，
漂亮。
Anytime you visit an artist in their studio, you're entering a very special place. It's kind of like a temple of love, where they are going to share with you kind of the secret of their life. She was like on fire with excitement to share her work. She was copying motifs, memes from the internet, and making paper cuts of them, which I thought was a great combination of modern technology and ancient art. While many folk arts like paper cutting are disappearing in China and the world, Xi Fangjing carries on quietly, without apparent external reward, for the sheer joy of it. The ancient Qin Highway guides us northeast. Historian and author Professor Luo Xin returns for this leg of the journey.
这是那个黄金条，黄金木，它不会变形的，非常结实。
He's not just a historian who's helping me put together the history of China inside of my head for my stories. He's got a great eye for finding trails off the roads, which is really a valuable skill.
This means I often get to see the edges of China that others rarely do.
All right. Just test your footing.
Enjoy the landing.
The Forever Walk has taught me this, that we stand a better chance of survival by walking together, by learning from each other, by listening to each other's ideas, There is an old joy in this approach.
At 81 years old, Bai Mingli has devoted the majority of his life to Chinese opera. While fluent in many genres, he's keen to share his forte.
道就是道教音乐，道歌出在唐朝，道情呢，在唐朝就是有，但是仅仅是流传，很少。
When did you start singing? How old were you?
我是8岁的时候开始，当时我们村里办了个冬学，请了一位老师，他不是挣钱，而是挣小米儿。我的父亲和我的爷爷、我的四爸他们都学，但是我家庭生活条件不好，到时候我的父亲就不让我学。他们在窑里学着了，我在窗外边，外边听了。说是就这样，大人喜欢什么，我也基本就喜欢什么。
I'm treated to a moving performance of Dao Qing opera in Mingli's Simple Flat. It's a narrative about his hometown.
've read that these tunes also were a way to spread information in the news of the day before newspapers arrived. So there was information.
有
Yes,
有
they have.
道情四渡改了都有，它这里头也有神话故事，也有古的东西，就古代的一些字情。
Yes, mythology, stories.
Now recognized as a national level bearer of intangible cultural heritage, Bai Mingli spends his days teaching some 300 apprentices.
后头把这个下来，跳啊跳，带后边，带皮也这块。月照海，上的南哟山，一朵好哟哎呀。
My walking partners and I are trekking the Loess Plateau near the fabled Yellow River in Shanxi. This is traditionally known as the birthplace of Han Chinese civilization. It's home to one of the longest river systems in the world. I love walking along rivers. There's a reason why poets use rivers as metaphors and symbols. There's a reason why novelists and writers set their books on rivers. There's something special about the movement of water that affects us deeply, because I think water is moving inside of us too. Our heart is pumping water in these rivers we call arteries and veins. Now, to find a way across.
保罗的这种行走，就是在所谓的追踪古人迁徙之路嘛。那能不能够做到像古人那样坐船过黄河呢？所以我们也一路在找渡口。哎，很凑巧，那天经过那个界首村的时候，问了一下当地的人，他们说，哎，我们这儿还有那个提供渡船，哎，那就做了决定，说就在这儿过黄河。那个时候过黄河都要做羊皮筏子，当然我们体会不到那个了，但是也毕竟是坐船过的黄河。
Now, on the Shanxi side, I look for a place to settle in for the night.
Either here or here. That's no. That side was too wet. Still wet. It's bone dry, me looking. It's bone dry. Same here.
I'm opting to do this alone, both for a little solitude and as a final farewell to the river.
If I get in trouble, I'll
Yeah, I
call
mean,
you,
Yeah, call
even
me
if it's
or-
3:30 in the morning.
Yes, and also like
Me
send.
saying I'm teasing you.
Yeah, send. I don't know. Shall we have like a message? You can just quick send, just for emergency.
Yeah, sure.
Like
Okay.
what?
Yellow.
Okay,
Yeah.
yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Yellow. Yellow river.
Yeah. Okay.
Think about this. Let's say you go to Africa and you walk back to China. You don't know all the languages. There's no way you can learn all of them that quickly. You don't know the cultures. You don't know the local traditions. You don't want to offend anybody by doing something wrong. So you're always kind of in hyper awareness mode, which is wonderful. It means that you're alive, but it also takes energy. And the way that I'm able to do this, one way, is that I do take private time. And I go into a room and I work in the room. I write, I listen to music, and I have some private space. And it sounds selfish, and it is selfish, but it's also essential for sustainability, to keep the project going, to take these breaks of quietude, right?
At first light, we lace up our boots again to walk. Rivers are rich with stories, and as the gods of walking would have it, we chance upon one soon enough. Wei Samba is a third-generation farmer who has been working on his family's land since he was 6.
What is he preparing the field for? What's he going to put in?
我这个地我为了种玉椒。
Can I take a look at your tool?
他想看看你这个指头。这还不是很重啊，比较轻，比较好。盖一盖。你这块地就要种玉米是吗？啊。
Where does he live now?
里边。
你跟他换个家看看水。
Sure.
那行，我们去看一眼。We can take a short break.
你好。
这是你老伴儿是吗？
这是老伴。
啊，his wife.
It's another moment of grace on the global walking trail. Wei Samba graciously opens up his home to us.
这是你家自己的枣是吧？
吃一个枣，吃一个魏大哥的枣。
怎么晒一晒了不晒？
这都是树上的。
没快点下土。
好。表亮。And this is your family.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh.
对。
And so he has 1, 2, 3, 4 kids.
这个和这个都是教书的。
哦。
这个也是教书的。这个是个老员。
farmer.
What I'm seeing before me is migration in at least 2 directions, literally upward from the region's old Yaodong cave houses to modern surface homes, and people moving laterally from rural areas to cities. Another day on the trail, another act of unprompted kindness to strangers. Wei Samba is a testament to that. These encounters keep me stepping forward.
I have never been one who's planned my life. I've never been wired that way, but the walk has obliged me to be even more open to possibility and change and not be upset by it. And I think movement on foot encourages that state of mind where you're just awake and you're ready, you're alert. The moment life becomes too planned, too organized, I think it takes away this delightful element of awe and wonder. The ability to just kind of look at something and be amazed. And on this walk, without any exaggeration, there are amazements, large and often small, every single day for the last 3,600 days of the walk.